cheat on your husband or your wife, they have the right to ask for a divorce. Because not only did you not disrespect her, but you disrespect her family, or you disrespected his family to cheat on your significant other. You have shamed your family in the process of cheating. And the only way you can be redeemed if they take you back. I think I want to say in Arabic is hadim, I believe. I want to say, I'm not sure, but the fact is that if you cheat on your significant other, what do you think that's going to happen? Nothing. You think, oh, well, I should cheat this one time, but it's only one time. It won't happen again. My dad told me, you made your bed, now lie in it. But when he always said that to me, I always thought, you know what? You're right. And I had to get over the frustration of the hard work that I had to put in to remake my bed. But the fact is that my bed is so clean and so, not clean, but it's better than it was yesterday, and it was better than 10 years, what I'm getting to. So if you cheat on your significant other and they say you lie with fleas, so be with the flea, you know what I'm saying? So you don't bring them fleas in my house. Basically, that's what it is. Because a woman's body is a temple just like your body, just like a man's body is a temple. When you make that covenant to marry that woman and to cherish and to uplift and to uphold by that covenant, and you fail short of that by adultery, and that person asks for a divorce, they should get it. They shouldn't have to work any other hard way to get it. Because the fact is that if you have two people in a relationship and one already cheated, it depends on how big that person's heart is to forgive and forget. Well, not even forget. Forgive, but never forget. Because if that ever happens again, knowing alone there won't be a third time. People be like, well, God doesn't want, no. God doesn't want his people hanging around with evil people. It's a blessing that they had a kid or that they had that season with each other. Because that's what seasons are for. They change. Yes, marriages should be last forever, but that's not happening no more. because everybody doesn't believe in fairy tales. Everybody doesn't believe in love. Everybody doesn't believe in soulmates. Everybody doesn't believe what God had gave us as human beings to do, and that's love one another. Love one another. So if love is out the way, why do we get married? Why do we need a stupid certificate that says that that's my property? Like, it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense for her to say your vows and then say I do, and then years later you go cheat on your spouse because things are not going right. This is why you take the time to know a person before the hand of fact. You take your time to know yourself before you jump into a relationship. We are having babies without even being married nowadays. And not even in a relationship or whatever the case might be. I'm not condemning anybody because I'm no better than anybody else. But the fact is that when when one person has hatred for the other because the fact is that they cheated on themselves, they feel cheated out of life, out of a good person, because they thought you were a good person for them. Not perfect, but a good person. You cheat them out, how do you say, the best person that you could have been. I guess that's what my soulmate's basically telling me. Is that until I become the best person that I know that I can be, she can't be in my universe. She can't be in my space. Because the fact is that I'm not living up to my potential. But now that I know that I have potential, I'm not in a rush to do it. Because just like Dr. Dre, he doesn't put albums out just because he know he can. He waits a specific time, a specific date, a specific year before he drops his album. And he doesn't drop 2, 3, he just drops one. And that one is going to last for 10 years or plus. 10 years plus. That's what I'm trying to do. But when I don't have a sense of peace and everybody's taking a little piece out of me, I can't create the lifestyle that I'm trying to create myself. Well, let's not say I can't. I can. But I'm too distracted with all these distractions in life. And basically, I'm at the point of where I can do things, but yet the environment's not good. It's like a writer. When you're writing a book, he basically sits down at his table. He gets his coffee, he prepares it, put a little sugar or cream, whatever. He gets whatever that he's going to eat before he sits down and starts to write or type on his computer. This is the environment that artists have. When I'm working out, there are ideas and words that come into my mind, but sometimes I forget that I need to start putting them down in the voice little thing or whatever, so that later on when I get to them, because there are little verses that come to my head, but I can't quite just jump to it. So I just wanted to put it out there about that relationship part, man. Like, marriage is so sacred, but yet not valued in life anymore. And it's sad. I probably know a few people who are happily married regardless of what was going on. I know a person who held their husband down for a long time. And just like us guys, we're like, hey, we don't care what you do, but when I get back on these streets, you know what I'm saying, it better not be in my face. Because we know that women have needs. And just like men, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do the same. I don't see myself being with a woman that's going to go to jail. So why would my counterpartner want to see herself with me if she knows that I'm going back to jail? That's another thing that I'm trying to overcome, is stop going to jail. All in all, no matter what. This is where controlling your anger comes in. Because when you let your anger control you, that's when you lose deeply. You lose time, you lose money. You lose money real big. I lost 5 years of my life. And regretfully, I thought about money all the time while I was locked up. That's why most of these rappers or most of these artists who've been through a lot, they know not to sacrifice their freedom for some words. I got to go.